Mortgage rates are still under 4. Very, very reasonable. Very great. Matter of fact, historically tremendous. So what does that mean for first-time home buyers? Kathy Helbig of the Kathy Helbig Group. Good morning. Thanks for checking in.
Thanks, guys.
So you got some first-time home buying programs.
Well, actually, there's some new lending guidelines out now that are bringing the first-time buyer back to the marketplace. So there's 3% down loans available, conventional loans for first-time buyers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because wasn't it just for what's the other loan?
FHA?
Yeah.
FHA's 3.5.
Wow.
Yeah, and also you qualify for a first-time buyer even if you've bought before, but you haven't owned for the past 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're starting to see more and more interest again coming back out in that area of first-time buyers because honestly, the rental rates right now are still at a premium with the, coming out of...
It's more expensive to rent.
It's more expensive to rent.
Than it is to buy.
Rates being under 4%, it's just a much better scenario if you really break it down and look at what you're spending. You can get into a house and start building equity in that house with the way rates are and these great programs. And then you can still build in your closing costs too. So there's really, just that 3% out of pocket to be a homeowner.
Are the guidelines still pretty tough as far as getting that loan, though, qualifying?
You've got to have decent credit scores and some other things, too. So we'd get you with our lender and have them check then into that, make sure you qualify. But it's not impossible, to get into a house. And right now they're selling like crazy. We are so busy.
Well, that's good news.
I mean, we can't hardly keep up this week.
All right, all right, so hold on. So 3%. So on a $100,000 house, you have to bring $3,000.
Correct. Right. And so what we'll do is, we'll sit down and consult with you and break down the differences between buying and renting. We can look rentals up for you. We can look up what's available to purchase, break it down, show you what all your costs are involved in home ownership. That's part of our first-time buyers consultation. And then take you through the process. So it's actually a fun and exciting time to get back into real estate and work with an agent that really can set you up for another good investment in real estate.
When you say it's busy, what do you explain yourself? What do you mean by busy?
Well, we have people that are putting their houses on the market right now and they're selling within days. Yeah. So even though it's the holidays, even though people are busy and the weather's been off and on,
Right.
there's just still a lack in inventory. So the stuff that's coming on the market is moving pretty quickly.
So realistically, you can give yourself a Christmas gift, get the ball rolling, get that 3% down loan, and go from there.
Go from there.
In the month of December.
Exactly. So if you're thinking about getting your house on the market in the spring, call us now so we can get together with you. I've had 4 or 5 appointments this week of people just consulting with us on, okay, what do we need to do over the next month while we're inbound with the weather and kind of coming off the holidays that we can work on. And so we're really it's really beneficial to get us into the picture ahead of time and then position yourself before the spring market when all the other competition comes on. So we have programs like a Coming Soon program. We can talk with our sellers about that, starts getting the word out and creating a buzz before the spring market. And then honestly, some of these people that we've met with wasn't planning on selling until spring, and we had buyers available and their house was sold immediately.
When you say busy, are you saying high-end homes, middle homes, 100,000 first-time buyer homes, all across?
All over. We're seeing the insurgence of the first-time buyers right now just because of the rates.
Right.
But we're selling in every single price point right now. Even stuff that was struggling for a little while, some of our inventory that didn't get an immediate sale, they've all been snapped up in the last 2 weeks.
You got to assume because that first-time home buyer, because that's the beginning of the line.
Right.
Then that's
the first domino.
Right. Second home buyer, third time the move-up buyer, you have somebody to buy your house.
And we're seeing more and more people, because they're not underwater in their real estate as much anymore, being able to go ahead and purchase a home without selling theirs first. So that's been a long time since we've been able to do that, but we're starting to see more and more of that happening as well because they're starting to feel more confident in the market that they can move forward.
I also love if you're considered a first-time home buyer if you haven't owned a home in 3 years.
That was something I learned recently too. So
wow. So say you bought a home a few years ago, you've been renting, saving a little money. First-time home buyer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's
all right.
cool.
KathyHelbigGroup.com is the website. 314-276-SOLD. Don't forget the app for your phone, smartphone, whatever kind of smartphone you have. Download the app and you can look and watch and look at all the pictures and see the prices all right there online. KathyHelbigGroup.com. 17 years full-time producer, co-owner of Keller Williams Realty West, St. Louis County, St. Charles County. Kathy Helbig, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. You guys too.
You got it. 741. Big